Yo, hello, Jed Coburnus here with Talk Therapy. Today is all about, this is just something that's hitting me right now. Like, it literally just hit me right now. Getting rid of fear and the baggage that comes along with it. So, it just is hitting me like a flood. Like, for some reason, it's just flowing to me right now. It's nuts how we can think that we just let everything manifest within ourselves. Like, we just tell ourselves our own story. And as soon as we acknowledge that fear and love it, and then acknowledge it and accept it, really, like, truly accept it, then we can let it go. Like, getting rid of your fear and losing the baggage. Like, that is literally just what's hitting me so hard right now in this moment. Because I did it. Because I actually did it. And this is what it's all about, is I just talk. There's no reservations, and I just let it all out there. And this is what talk therapy does for you. And it just gives you the opportunity to be yourself, to talk out loud, to evolve out loud, like Kyle Cease would say. And to just completely accept what's going on, love the feelings that you have, so you can let it go. So yesterday, I had this fear, okay? And I've had this fear for quite a while. It just never dawned upon me till yesterday. I had this fear, like, I can record videos in front of anybody, right? I don't care about anybody's thoughts of me. Like, I do, but I don't, right? Like, I really don't, because I love myself and enough, right? I love myself, and that's really it. Like, that doesn't matter. I have I have an abundance of confidence, okay? But there is one person in this world who can completely shatter all of that within so many words, okay? And that's my wife. My wife can completely just ruin me within a few words. But she can also, within a few words, build that right back up. Like, literally go, well, that was dumb. And then I'm like crushed. And then she goes, but you're actually helping a lot of people. And then I'm right back up, right? And then, it's literally like that. It is literally a few seconds at a time of shatter, and it brings it right back up. So why I bring this up is because some people may know and some people may not know that I haven't consistently recorded workout of the days for months now, right? Because our schedule's changed, and I used to record the WODs in the morning, and the kids, then I'd take the kids to daycare and all that fun stuff. And well, our schedule's changed where I don't have to do that. And so what happened was I stopped recording the WODs. Well, partly because I'm putting them all into a blog, and then that blog will become a book, and then that book will become like standard for the fitness industry. That's my Kalegoing. But I stopped recording for a long time, and I didn't really know why until for the last month. I've been just kind of thinking about it and praying about it and meditating about it and going, okay, why am I not making these videos? It's because the only time that I could actually get to record was when we're all in the living room, right? When Molly and Samuel and Jessica and I are all in the living room. And I think before it was just me and the kids, right? Like, I just thought that Jess would think, I just thought that Jess would think it would be dumb, right? Like, when I started this whole thing, I had no idea that it would turn into what it is now. Like, I had no idea. And then all of a sudden people are starting to get healthy, and people are starting to love, a lot of things, and, love themselves and believe in themselves. And I literally just had no idea the impact that this would have. And I didn't have the insight or the foresight or whatever it is to know the impact that I've had on my own family, on my own children. Like, my children are very active and very healthy. And, it's partly because of me, because I move, right? And I show them. I mean, through osmosis, they're getting this information. So it was a big deal for me to want to do that and to realize that. And like, I love making workout videos with my children in them because, well, one, it's real. Like, I'm showing you that, you know what, you can fit it in your day. You just have to make the time. You just have to make it a priority. And that's the 365-day challenge. Like, it's a challenge or program or whatever it is that I'm calling it. I think I call it a challenge. But, if you would try 365 days in a row, or as close as you can in a row, you're probably going to get somewhat of a routine going, somewhat of a habit going. But that's, what it is. But it really comes down to just the fear that I had of recording a video in front of my wife. Like, she'd be sitting on the couch or wherever she's at, and now when I have time to record the video, she's around, and I was quite a bit insecure about that. And I confronted it yesterday. I confronted my fear and went, okay, I'm going to talk to Jessica about it. I'm going to do it. And it was nothing. Like, she was wondering why I didn't record the daily WODs anymore. She was like, well, I can leave if you want me to leave. Like, she was completely supportive of my feelings. And for guys to not talk about their feelings, and oh my gosh, my feelings are hurt. Like, you gotta talk about your feelings. I'm sorry, fellas, but don't be dumb. Like, that's it. Don't be dumb. You gotta be open with yourself and honest with yourself enough to talk about how you feel. Like, that's it. If you're not willing to do that, then who are you? Then what are you teaching your children? If you have children, what are you teaching other people, around you, if you're just not willing to feel, to understand yourself? Get over the fear, right? And lose the baggage that you tell yourself. Like, all that baggage is just this story that is manifested within yourself. And really, I recorded the first video yesterday in front of her, and it was a complete disaster because it was, in the back of my mind, it was still, I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I say the wrong thing? Man, when she's not around, I don't worry about that. But I still plowed through it. Like, the first video in front of her is done now. Like, the first video in front of my wife is done now. And it was actually really cool because I got it done, and it was like, well, that was, just like I would do every other video. Why am I so worried about what my wife thinks of me? Well, I mean, I am, because she's my wife. I love her enough to not want to hurt her. So it comes down to just knowing that, you just got to talk about it. Just bring it up. Who's really in the situation, in that situation? Like, it's just crazy, because for the longest time, get back to the videos, like, every minute that goes by or every day that goes by is a missed opportunity for me to teach my children. And that's the hardest part of all of this for me to realize, is like, my own fear stopped me from capturing each day with them to teach them new things. And ultimately, I'm teaching them, if you work hard enough and believe in yourself hard enough, you can do anything you want. Like, you can do anything you want in life as long as you work hard, love your family, and, you know, love your family, work hard, and just do and work from your heart's center, from your truth, right? Then you know God is with you, and then you know, God or the universe or whatever you call it is just with you, right? So there it is, right? Like, lose the fear. Like, get in touch with the fear. Really accept whatever you have fear of, and then love it. Love that feeling, and then let it go. And from there, you can do anything you want. Anything's possible. If you are looking for more of this, more of me, more of what I am all about, hop on my mentorship newsletter at jedkobernitz.com/mentorship. And, let's make your dreams and visions become reality. And I know that sounds corny, but that is what I do. Like, that saying feels like me. That saying feels like my truth, because that's what I do for people. And this is the other one. I have a few sayings, right? This is the other ones, and then I'm done. If you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you, and I do believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Bye for now.